Go back on. Try that.
Technically, this works.
Yeah, apparently my sound has set itself to 0 somehow. Just randomly, my sound just went from normal to 0.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Weird, but impressive. What I was going to ask Grog, actually, was that in his professional opinion, do we think that what's happened here is going to try and cause the Huts to go loud with this, or do we think it'll spook them enough where we've earned ourselves some time to work?
They'll probably want to keep secret. They're probably not well
They
prepared.
didn't exactly have a chance to figure out who we were working for, so...
Yeah.
As far as they know, we might have just been pirates that hitched along.
Or Empire.
Now-
You may work for the Empire.
The other thing to keep in mind, though, is also the Hut mentality is, yeah, they do want to break. They aren't afraid to break kneecaps and everything else like that to get what they want, but they want to have such a advantage that they don't want a knockout drag-out fight. That's not profitable. They want to have such overwhelming numbers that you have to surrender or you're just going to get crushed.
They don't want another resistance.
Yeah, they don't want another resistance because that's going to eat into their profit margins so bad it's not going to be worth it. And they may as well have just kept their side of it. So yeah, so realistically, yeah, if we can push them back and delay it, I mean, they're not going to strike first because they want to they want such an unfair advantage that there never was a competition. If it becomes a competition, then it's not something that they do anymore.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
But they also don't. You have no idea how much time it takes for them to finish their preparations.
Yeah.
Also, they have to have more than one of these. They have to have a secret shipyard somewhere to build and repair this stuff. Because that's where the fleet is going to be now. The Super Star Destroyer is damaged enough, it's going to have to head for repairs. And they've got to have a hidden facility somewhere if they built it and can repair it in. That was just a staging ground. We haven't found the source.
Yes. Happy thought?
I just thought I'd, cheer us all up a bit.
No, to be fair, it's worth acknowledging that we've got a lot of work left to do. On the bright side, at least we have interior schematics of this damn thing if we have to go up against it again.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly worth a lot in terms of combat stuff.
Practical usage, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if that's this debriefing done, I think I'm going to go and collapse into a hospital bed sometime soon.
Yeah, I have to be honest, Grog, an awful lot of us need medical attention, so excuse us if we shamble our way up disinfected. Thanks.
It's fine. We have the new medical droids here. The EVCR 8s are here.
Apes?
Oh?
Yeah, new style medical droids. You should be fine.
How new style?
Yeah. Oh.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
Should be fine. Okay.
You're fine. It's fine.
Alright, Gray, hit us.
No, they're pretty standard looking medical droids. Far too many, tentacles and stuff like that. But
tentacles. Oh Jesus.
I don't have a choice. My arm is hanging limp.
Yeah.
So I have to go in.
I don't either because I've got that hole in my leg that needs fixing next to a lightsaber. So yeah.
I think so many people have. I have no choice. I have this horrific injury.
Yeah. To be fair, who here doesn't have a critical? That's the way to look at it.
I don't.
John definitely does. So he's going to have to go in.
I've got two.
I do not have any
I've got one.
criticals.
But I'm going to count it as it's patchwork enough to get me here, but it needs further attention.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need to go in.
You were stitched up on the floor of a hangar ball. It's probably not massively sanitary. Oh, okay. That actually looks far less terrifying than I expected.
What is that
That-
from?
I don't know. Sun
Burning,
Tzu Games, apparently.
Burning Suns.
Never heard of it.
No.
So
I
there's
like
that.
the art style though.
Yeah.
Once we're healed up, we need to beg Grog for more resources because we actually proved we can do things.
And strictly speaking, out of character, if this doesn't count as duty points toward combat victory, I don't know what the flying fuck would.
Also, we totally lost track
Also
of that.
sabotage.
We also
That
lost
too.
track of that Jedi person, and also what's going on with
Wait,
the
which
Imperial.
Jedi person?
Oh yes, there was a Jedi. We forgot to tell you, Grog.
Well, there was a Jedi there, and also the Xenosith.
No, she wasn't there.
No, but
No, she
you,
wasn't, but we lost track of them.
yeah.
I thought we killed them.
No, not at all.
We killed a Jedi.
Are we not talking about the ambush?
No.
No, we're
This
talking about
was-
somebody else. We're talking about the Xenomorph.
Xenos.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also killed the ambush, though we're not sure what the hell he was there for. Like, you know, he was working for the Hutts.
Well, he was
we
there as
think.
an ambush, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Point is,
But well, how many? Well, it's more specifically how many Jedi do we know or Force sensitives work for the Hutts?
we might have to go to the Jedi Temple and ask them about that. Please don't mention the lightsaber, though. We probably want to keep it.
I mean, they'd probably be able to suss it out, but
Oh, also, so let's see, wasn't part of the whole entire thing like the trail went cold in that like this is the organization where they're all brainwashed and
Yeah.
like they were going to this shipyard and then we hitched a ride and got ourselves lost here.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they are working for the Hutts, or with the Hutts more specifically. Certainly.
I think it's just go to the Jedi Council, ask about the ambush, and see if they have any information on who he is or what anyone leads to the track.
in fact, can
And-
I spend a point to say I've gotten, like, blood sample off of him or whatever?
Of who?
The ambush.
Yeah, you
I
probably.
mean, his corpse was just sort of lying there.
Yeah, I'm sure his blood would have been lying around quite easy for everyone to get.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mention as a wild card, if you ever need a plot thread, we could go visit my family.
Oh no, I've got plot thread. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we gave that hut freighter to them. Freighter.
Yeah, I want to.
Freighter!
Yeah, I want to see how
we
they're
did not
doing
give
on
the
there.
Hutt fighter to anyone but Grog. He would have killed us.
Freighter. The good old, a good old Millennium Falcon. Or YT 200.
Yeah.
1300.
Okay.
So yeah, Grog, please can you give us money.
we need money and we need to go to Coruscant and go shopping!
Oh, but first Hilo is going to give 1,000 to the captain.
Yeah, can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we need to try and get, like, too bad there's no contact system, because, like, this captain is totally somebody we wanted to contact.
To be fair, we have a resistance operation who could probably do with a freighter captain and crew who has a very good reason to be working for us rather than anybody else right now.
The captain is currently in their like prison cells along with all the crew.
I imagine, yeah, they're going under intensive debriefing at the moment.
Yeah.
Although
Oh, sure.
we should swing Gog to let them free because they did willingly defect and join us.
With
Yeah.
only minor coercion.
Only minor coercion is fine.
We
That's
didn't
pretty good
break
going,
anyone's
considering.
leg. That
Yeah,
was
we
the
didn't-
Hutts that
We
did
didn't murder any of the crew, we just killed the assassin droids that were told to kill anyone if they tried to rebel.
that. That's true. Technically, we're the only reason they're still alive.
Well,
Even if two of them aren't.
If we wouldn't have ever been there, it wouldn't have been an issue, but you know...
It
You
would
have-
have ended up an issue eventually.
Point is, they have not been aggressive towards us, and when we've said do this,
Yeah.
they've listened. They've been working with us.
Yeah, they thought will probably mean they're not going to end up in jail for too long.
Fair, fair.
But yeah,
Either
they've
way,
got.
Hilo is still gonna pay because she respects fair guild.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah, Grog will get his purse out. with a big sigh. Flick through what he's got. They may have a few credits for you, dearies. So, no. He will, of course, wire you a decent amount of cash. Probably 5k each.
Holy.
Because, yeah.
I'll take that, yes.
Because, let's face it, you have just given him the political information he needs, and he wants to keep you sweet. His last words are going to be something along the lines of, get out there and get us more information if you can. Just anything that the Huts are doing.
To be fair, given how well that went, I'm sure it won't be too hard to find more, right? Right?
Yeah. Next time we follow up a lead, we're just going to stumble into another Hut fleet and then utterly wreck it, right?
Ugh. Alright, so what do we do next?
First of all, heal the fuck up.
Yeah, you'll spend a week.
This is all happening after that.
Yeah, you'll probably spend a couple of weeks healing.
Good.
Yeah, well, we'll have to... So I'm guessing head off to the Jedi Temple because we figuring out who this guy is, the ambush, is probably for the best because that's the way we can figure out, like, okay, where else has he been? Because he's almost guaranteed to be connected with this other person.
Not to mention, it might be good to use it as an opportunity to just gently suss the loyalties of the Jedi Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we've already had one...
Hotward.
No, but we have already had one Force user who wasn't the Xenosith on the side of the Hutts.
And
Call me paranoid.
it is entirely possible he went rogue.
Oh,
But-
and that if that's the case, then that's fantastic. But I just see it as an opportunity to at least try and assess that out.
Yeah, we'll see how much cooperation we get from the Jedi Council.
Yeah. Let's see. Can we spend a fate point to go like? Is there any like obvious thing that we're missing?
No, not at this point.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're just waiting for Grog to get back to us next session with him with more.
No, he said that he sent you out to hunt down your own leads. He said he'll contact you if needed.
Oh, great. Can we at least pay for a new ship? We need a new ship.
Actually, yeah. To be fair, if a lot of us have a lot of money to throw around, but the shuttle is beginning to show its age a bit. Maybe a group investment into an actual proper ship would be a good idea.
You should be able to sell the shuttle as well.
Selling the shuttle would also get some money too.
Selling the shuttle that has a false transponder?
We could always take that off.
Can we?
We have several weeks here. We can.
If you have a mechanics check, you can probably take it off.
Zex, you wanna...
I can try that. Yeah, sure. Since there are materials here, do I get any bonuses?
Yeah, you can have a couple of boost die.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Hard, 3. I'm going to upgrade as well.
Okay.
Just that lovely chance of a despair.
Oh.
Nope.
So, apparently they've made it plug and play.
Scart lead. See, now we can sell the shuttle without recrimination.
Yep.
Here we go. One ancient imperial shuttle has a long-standing history.
You think we could sell it back to the museum?
Yeah. Oh, we found this in the depths of Coruscant. I'm sure that you want to get back on this historic artifact.
Zex should probably be the one to do it because she wasn't there when we stole it.
That's actually a very decent point.
Actually, no, Valence. Zex
Yeah.
was there.
I was
she
about to
just
say, I was
asleep.
on the ship when you stole it. I was sleeping
My
there.
point
You
was
totally...
that my point was that you were not a member of the group that went onto that ship and stole it.
Technically, I have been kidnapped this entire time. I've just gone along with it.
Yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome sets in quick.
Okay, so presupposing we get the shuttle sold off nicely and no fucker nicks my alcohol cabinet, how much money do we get from that?
5K. Oh, you mean selling the shuttle?
From the shuttle, yeah.
Well, it's 1,400. It's 1,000.
140,000.
140,000
I was going to say.
credits new.
New. This is most certainly not new, however, it is an antique.
This screams a negotiation check, I have to say.
Yes, this
Yeah.
does scream a negotiation check.
First, I think we need a deception check so to set up a cover story of
Let's see.
how.
This-
how
If
I
it's
don't
screams
think
that-
they really care too much how we got a hold of it.
This screams that we wait. This screams that we wait until we can get Carcer back.
yes, it
No,
does.
no. Well, to be fair, Valence is skilled in deception and I'm skilled in negotiation, so if we really want to do it tonight, we can.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well-
By our powers combined.
Yeah, because I think we should have like the amount set up. So we
Yeah.
can,
That's what Castle would roll in negotiation. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
well-
you can match that.
Valence rolls better than that.
I would say, and the flip side to that is actually we don't need to wait for Carcer because that's the entire point of all of us going kind of everywhere.
Oh, sorry, I thought you was rolling deception, not negotiation. Yeah, that's my negotiation pool. Valence is rolling 2 yellow and 2
just
green
have
for
to
deception.
do it and throw in an assist for yourself.
Yeah, cool. Gray, just can you throw a blue for my assistance on Jar?
He's not actually going it versus Valance is
Oh yeah, sorry, deception.
trying to not incriminate ourselves.
Good point.
this is entirely legitimate business. Actually, yeah. What's the difficulty? I haven't.
Average. I'm going to upgrade that one as well.
Against 6 successes. Yeah. 4 and 2.
They are really convinced about this. Should make negotiations on how much they want to buy it for a lot better.
Yeah.
We might even be able to upsell this enough that they buy it for more than list price.
Maybe.
So you're selling this back to the museum?
Well, unless there's any other private collect, we don't know of any other private collectors who are
Well,
interested.
the museum, of course, be a little suspicious, but you've managed to phrase it along the lines that, you know,
There are enough scorch marks that weren't there when we took it that they're not going to question it.
you got it back off whoever stole it, but of course, you know, you can't just work for free. It is the Emperor's own shuttle.
Evidently, there was a fight involved.
Yeah.
Someone threw a trident. You know, it was ridiculous.
And it's terrible that this historic artifact has been damaged in such a way. But
Don't worry, though. The people who stole it are not happy.
They're not going to steal anything else again.
so if that's Jar's negotiation check, and roll 3 blues. Are we using Jar's or are we using yours? Actually,
We should use
That's
jars
what I want to
because
check,
it's
yeah.
better.
And frankly, it is. It's better by a green dice. So
Yeah.
Jar +1 for an assist, plus whatever you want to give us for the deception check.
Yeah. I'll give you a couple more for that check.
no, still a success with 7 of them.
You didn't actually roll any.
but that was against the 2 and 4 he made.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Deception.
So basically, Jar rolled 1 success with 7 advantage.
So
That's Silver-tongued Trandoshan.
what I'm thinking is they can't offer that much money for it. However, one of their donors does have this other antique starship, which would be more than happy to trade in exchange for.
Yeah, it's like store credit, except I don't think you can do that with museums.
Yeah.
I think it's more the museum has a donor network, and it's a lot easier to get a rich donor to donate a physical thing they have than a large sum of money. They can call up some rich Constantite interested in the Emperor's legacy and go, hey.
Look what fell off the back of a freighter.
Pretty
It
much.
turns out it's another freighter.
It traces all the way down.
Damn it.
Look at
Very
this
good.
freighter the back fell off of.
Oh, good lord.
Not while I'm drinking beer.
Okay, so what do you think of what you trying to get as an upgrade?
Should we argue that the advantages we put towards getting in touch with somebody who knows a good line on the kind of ship we need, so we get in a better time trying to buy something else?
Like, I
Big
was
advantage.
thinking to leave the exact details of what ship we buy, or like to deal with next session, or at least deal with over chat over the week.
Yep.
But this is just in terms of what we're taking forward, I guess.
So yeah, you got call it 140,000 in your group pool.
Okay.
That is exactly enough to buy an HT 2200.
What is an HT 2200?
I have no idea. I just saw
Good
it.
to know.
Right.
Well, it comes up in Google, so I'm going to dump it in the chat box in Discord. So, do you want to be FG1 actually?
That's an ugly ship.
Yeah,
I just went for the first one that matched the price you gave us.
I mean, it is another freighter.
We could buy another Wayfarer.
Hey, we could pick up a Source Luxury 300 space yacht.
Oh
No thanks.
Arcturus would be sorely tempted.
I'm just thinking, going for the fluff of what we have, and we also have 20,000 credits left over for customizations.
Well, one of the things that we might want to try and grab, just because if we're wanting something that's can carry things but also, bust some faces, the YV-292 armed transport works.
YV-929, did you say, sir?
Yeah, it's
292.
Age of Rebellion, page 275.
Let's have a look.
It's probably a bit. I think the price range is too high.
Well, to be fair, we've also got
380 rather than the 140 we have.
We could get a YT 2300, which is just like an upgraded Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what it is. It's just an upgrade Millennium
You mean
Falcon.
the 2400?
Oh,
Yeah.
Or we could go for a Starwind pleasure yacht. It's still at 5, so it's quite big. It's a bit more expensive, though.
As amusing as it would be, I think we need to probably avoid anything too ostentatious. Just simply because, as fun as it is to wander around a luxury yacht, this entire operation has kind of proved we do need something that is at least basically combat capable.
The Penumbra Stealth Fighter.
I beg your pardon?
You're all going to cram aboard once. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I misspoke. Using the piece.
Given what we do, the 4R3 light assault transport is also something that would be interesting and funny, because that whole entire welding it onto another ship and cutting a hole through, it's literally a boarding ship. It's supposed to do that.
So what you're saying is we should just specialise in sneaking on ships via that method?
It also has 4 customization. It also has 4 customization points and 2 proton launchers. I mean, it's all about essentially. It's forward mounted. Everybody dies. It's not quite so good at retreating.
I hesitate against buying something that is nothing but a boarding craft, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's more a joke option, but it's still oh god.
Yeah, true enough. Okay, perhaps we ought to do this later because I think we've got a lot of credits to work with, and B, this is something that we should probably be throwing around with the others as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking we have 140,000, but we might have a bit more if it's something that you could perceive someone else might perceive to be have and trade in.
Yeah, I'm also willing.
Yes.
I'd also be willing to you could buy one that has problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you? Okay, good to know.
So you can get this thing's worth 300,000, but you pay us 180, 200, and just ignore the fact that hyperdrive conks out every third run. We're not going to tell you that.
You don't need to hit it with
I wouldn't mind doing a YV-929 that needs a bit of a workup, to be honest, because it's a tasty fucking ship.
But yeah, I think there's something to work on. And do we have anything else left to do? I'm thinking.
I don't think so.
Beyond shooting.
I want to shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'd rather we shop for a ship next session, to be honest, because that's... Personally, I think most of us are kitted out okay, but we need a good ship now. Because it's the one area where we've been a little bit... If this ever went badly wrong, we'd be fucked.
We could, if we're gonna get a ship with problems, we could get an Interceptor 4.
Oh, that's not in the core book, is it? That's why I'm having trouble finding it.
No, that's in one of the adventure splats.
Yeah.
At this point, Gray, we can probably shut off the recording since we're talking about shopping.
No,
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, actually, it's probably a good idea to do that now, because that way I can hit with the plot when you've got all this sorted. So yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
See you next time.
Next time, folks.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
XP.
Oh, yeah.
XP and duty.
And duty.
You have.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Duty.
XP 15.
15.
XP 15.
Lovely.
Duty shitload.
Yes. So I'm going to say 5 for sabotage, 5 for demoralisation, tech procurement 5, another 5 for sabotage, another 5 for space superiority, and 5 combat victory.
So what's our total sitting at now?
41.
Jesus Christ,
Nice.
that was a massive jump.
To be fair, we just damaged the Hutt flagship. We actually caused it to blow away a significant part of its own protection fleet and kind of exposed the Alpha Strike plan for it to get off the ground.
This is a historically significant event.
Yeah.
Once we actually get to the point where the Republic can talk about this, they're going to want to talk about this.
Yeah, we're going to want to try to do more though, because every contribution rank is significant, and that gets us technically higher up in the hierarchy and more free shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
absolutely.
You've just
We're
kind
going
of
to do this
like
again 2 more times.
this, as I say, because you've kind of wandered around for a few millennia.
Wandered around.
You haven't really been doing much for duty, so that's a bit of a catch up there. Just all your sterling work in duty. So
No.
yeah.
Wandered
If-
around.
Oh come
followed
on!
up-
This
There
is
you go.
supposed to take 5, maybe 10 sessions most. This is session 19.
Yeah, and we had access to this since like session 6 or 4.
Even sooner than that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, because honestly, because what Gray expected us to do is when we caught up with that. Toydarian?
Toydarian,
That we
yeah.
were supposed to interrogate him there, jump onto the ship, and then be over there.
Yeah, this is true.
Instead of flying
we,
back, then detouring to an ice world and then going, no, this looks too hard, let's leave.
Well, no, okay, to be fair, what happened on the ice world was the Empire literally struck.
So,
Yeah.
I'll give you actually a little bit of bad news. So, it seems that Republican forces have defeated the Empire. There was a fleet kind of suspiciously close by, which was able to take out the Imperial Star Destroyers and have liberated the planet and made sure that it will not be taken again. Basically, it's now occupied by the Republic.
Huzzah!
This is great news.
Now all the right-wing crazy is the Republicans' problem. Oh, fuck.
And the latest polls.
You know, that's something we could actually argue to do next session once we get the ship shit sorted out and really try and work the politics somehow.
There's not much we can do while most of our exploits have to remain secret.
Yeah, true. Fuck.
Once this news becomes public, there's going to be a massive public backlash against the Hutts. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. And that's, I think, what we need to make sure actually happens, that, you know, there isn't some, Hut backdoor plan where they start paying off media figures and stuff like that to go, oh, no, we're totally the good guys.
Well, I would be up for going and forcefully forcing media figures to be anti-Hutt. But I somehow doubt the rest of you would not
No.
be.
Well, I mean, we can certainly force them as in encourage them to be anti-Hutt because the Hutts have something over them, or we can show them that, hey, they're actually screwing over your own people and trying to convince you that
was
no,
the
it's
wrong button, by the way.
I was thinking more on the lines of, I stab you in the back, but...
No.
yeah. I knew where you were going. I'm saying we can do that, but not in that way.
Oh,
But
I find those sheet.
Why can I see
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
trying to.
Because for some reason, this module allows you to
Yes.
share your sheet.
Yep.
Yes. Before we sink too far into technical practicalities, I think, Gray, you can turn the recording off.
Yeah, alright, so now it's the episode next week.
Goodbye.
Later.
Later.